Stop mowing your yard for 1 second. If your grass looks patchy, dull, or crunchy right now, I promise you it is not your fault. It's these 3 things, and I'm going to show you exactly how to fix all of it for less than the price of a pizza.
And if it doesn't work, you can yell at him in the comments, not me.
Thanks for that. Let's go. Quick 3-second montage. Dry cracked soil, water beating on grass, a sad brown patch, then cut to a lush green lawn text overlay. 7 days later. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm out here every week trying to turn tired, thirsty lawns into the best looking yard on the block. And today we got a 3-step combo that's stupid simple, stupid cheap, and it works on basically any grass type. Raleigh's helping me today because, let's be honest, she's better on camera than I am.
Facts.
Before we get into it, if you've got a lawn question, drop in the comments. We read every single one. Now, let's get into the first secret. And I promise you already have this exact item sitting in your bathroom cabinet right now. Okay, so here's the thing nobody tells you. You can water your lawn every single day, and it can still look dry and stressed. Sound familiar?
That's literally what happened to the Johnsons' yard.
Exactly. And when that happens, it's usually not a watering problem. It's a soil problem. Over time, foot traffic, pets, mowing, all of it compacts your soil down. And compacted soil does something sneaky. It starts repelling water instead of absorbing it. The technical word for that is hydrophobic soil, which is a fancy way of saying your yard is basically wearing a raincoat.
A raincoat for grass. Got it.
Right. So the water hits the surface, beads up, and just runs off into your driveway instead of soaking down to the roots where it actually matters. That's why you'll see dry, crunchy patches even in yards that get watered constantly. Water beating and rolling off a dry patch. So step 1 today is fixing that problem at the source. And it's going to surprise you. Step 1, the cheap fix. Alright, grab a bottle of basic baby shampoo. Nothing fancy. The cheapest bottle you can find works just fine. This stuff acts almost exactly like a professional soil surfactant. It breaks the surface tension of the water, so it can actually punch through compacted soil instead of sliding off it.
So it's basically lawn soap.
Basically, yeah. You're going to want a hose-in sprayer for this. You can grab one at pretty much any hardware store for under $15. Fill the reservoir with around 4 to 6 ounces of shampoo per 1,000 square feet of lawn.
How do you know how big your lawn is?
Good question. Most county property websites will actually list your lot size, or you could just pace it off roughly. Either way, you don't need to be perfect here. Now here's the part people mess up. Once you spray this down, you cannot let it just sit there and dry on the grass blades. You need to water it in about 1/4 inch of water, which usually takes 15 to 20 minutes, depending on your sprinkler setup. That pushes the shampoo down into the soil, where it actually breaks up that compaction.
Dad, this spot right here is so bad.
Yeah, that's a classic hydrophobic zone. Soak that one down extra. Montage. Spraying dry patches, turning on sprinklers, timer graphic, counting up 15 minutes. And that's it. Step 1 done. Cheapest step of the whole process, and honestly one of the most important, because none of the next 2 steps work well if your soil can't absorb water in the first place. Now, step 2 is where things get fun, because this next product is the one that actually feeds your lawn and stick around, because step 3 is the one that makes it dark, deep green, and it's probably the most underrated lawn product that exists.
People always ask us about that one in the comments.
They really do. Alright, let's keep moving. So now that water can actually reach the root system, we need to feed it. Instead of a slow granular fertilizer, we're using a liquid root feed, something fast absorbing that the grass can start using almost immediately.
What's actually in this stuff?
Good stuff: nitrogen for growth, potassium for root strength, iron for color, plus sulfur, sea kelp extract, and humic and fulvic acid, which both help your soil hold on to nutrients better.
That's a lot of ingredients for one bottle.
It is, and that's the point. It's basically a multivitamin for your yard. Check the label on whatever brand you grab, but a lot of these run around 16 ounces per 1,000 square feet. This time we're using a backpack sprayer instead of the hose attachment, just because it gives you more even control coverage. One warning: this stuff can stain concrete, pavers, and wood. So keep it on the grass only, and if you get some on the driveway, hose it off immediately.
Mom will actually kill you if you stay in the patio again.
Laughing she will. Noted. Alright, even fan spray. Get full coverage on the leaf blades time after you apply this. You want to let it sit on the leaf for about 4 hours before you water it in. That gives the leaf blades time to absorb some of it directly, and then watering it in afterward pushes the rest down to the roots.
So we wait now.
We wait now, but don't worry. We're not just going to stand around. Let's go set up step 3 while this soaks in. Section 4. Step 3, the color boost. Alright, step 3, and this is the one that gets the most questions. Liquid iron.
This is the green one, right?
This is the green one. And I mean green, you're going to see the color the second it hits the sprayer. Unlike the root feed, this one is a foliar-only application, meaning it's meant to sit on top of the leaf and get absorbed straight through the blade. You don't water this one in. It typically dries within a few hours.
So it just sits there and does its thing?
Exactly. Most brands recommend reapplying every 4 to 6 weeks through the growing season. Here's a pro tip, though: spray it evenly in slow, steady passes, or you're going to end up with streaky lines across your lawn that make it look worse, not better.
Like a bad spray tan.
Laughing. Kind of exactly like that, yeah? Quick bonus tip while we're out here: if you're dealing with lawn pests like chinch bugs, mole crickets, or fleas, you can actually mix a labeled insecticide right into this same backpack tank and knock out 2 jobs in one pass. Just always check that the products are compatible before combining anything. B-roll, full-on shot, sun setting, sprayer being packed up. Alright, soil's fixed, roots are fed, colors boosted. 3 steps, maybe 45 minutes of actual work. Now the fun part. It's officially been 1 week since we did all 3 steps, and I have not touched this lawn since. Let's go see what it actually looks like. Transition. Text overlay day 7. Section 5. Riley, come look at this.
Okay, that is so much greener than it was.
Look at this section right here. This was one of our worst hydrophobic patches, remember?
Yeah, that was basically dead a week ago.
And now look, it's filling back in. It's thick. It's green. This whole yard genuinely looks like a different lawn than the one we started with. And keep in mind, we didn't touch it for 7 straight days. No extra fertilizer, no extra treatments, just these 3 steps and regular watering.
People are not going to believe this is the same yard.
That's honestly the goal. So real quick, recap step 1, baby shampoo to break up compacted, hydrophobic soil so water can actually reach your roots. Step 2, a liquid root feed to give your grass the nutrients it needs to bounce back strong. Step 3, liquid iron for that deep, dark green color everyone asks about in the comments.
And you can honestly do all 3 once a month if your lawn needs it.
Exactly, or space them out depending on how your grass responds. If you're still seeing water run off after a few tries, that might be a sign you need core aeration to break up deeper compaction. But for most yards, this combo alone makes a massive difference. If this helped you out, hit subscribe. We drop new lawn tips every week, and drop any questions you got down in the comments. We genuinely read every single one and try to answer as many as we can.
See y'all next week.
Same time, same yard. Peace out.